Hi guys, thank you for tuning in again. You know guys how the shadow government and the New World Order, how they sometimes they like to give us a little bit information about what they plan to do in future or what is going to happen in future. You know, it's a typical psychopathic and maniac move, you know, to show people what they're gonna do and what they have done, and nobody can blame them. They get a kind of satisfaction out of that, you know. Like I say, it's a typical psychopathic signalement, you know. And if you've seen that movie, they call it, I think the name was Contagious. It came out a couple of years ago. If you have not seen it, try do that, please. And it's exactly what is going on right now in the world with this virus, how it started, from where it started, how the government tried to handle it, and everything, you know. It's like everything that's going on right now, but a few years before it happened, they told us everything, you know. And like I said, they love to show us sometime what they have in plan, because when they do that, they know how human mind works, and they plan something in our subconscious, and when this happened, nobody want to ask why and how, because we kind of bought it already, you know. And now they make another movie from Hollywood. Hollywood is working with the shadow government, everybody know that. And the new movie is, name of that movie is, I think, Greenland. And if you remember, for a couple of weeks ago, I made a video about this meteorite shower who was coming to the earth soon. And I was telling you guys that I have some people who was working with the governments before, and they given me some type of information sometime, and they was telling me that that thing's gonna happen soon, and we're gonna see it in a few years. So they make another movie now. They show Earth getting hit from this meteorite showers, and again they want us to have something in our subliminal message, subliminal memory and brain, and they get a satisfaction out of that. So try to find that trailer. I think it's in YouTube right now. They call it Greenland. And if you remember, I warned you guys. I told you that I have some resource that I have contact with sometime. He will work with CIA for a long time ago, and he told me this is gonna happen. And I also told you that Africa was the first places we're gonna see the signs of it, and then United States, and then Europe, and it's gonna affect the whole earth. So now they are making a movie and show us that, you know. And also yesterday, Russian nuclear bombers was flying over Alaska American borders, and it's a typical art of war thing, you know. Do you want to see how fast your enemy's responses, and so on and so on. And you know, you don't do that if you just for fun, you know. You do that if you have some future plans to attack a country, go back for many thousand years. You try your different technique to see your opponent's weakness, fastness, and everything else. So that tell me that something's gonna go down soon also over there when we come to war. And the things that going around in Middle East right now, and Venezuela, like I said, the world is a kind of frightening place right now. And if I jump over to one other thing, guys, you all heard about the Spanish flu. Did you know that Spanish flu actually started in American military bases? And did you know why they call it Spanish flu? Because it was the Spanish government and that time's media who came out and talk about it openly in the world. So they call it the Spanish flu, but actually it started from American military bases. And that time when First World War was over, some American and British soldiers was showing that symptom of that, and they was giving them a whole different vaccines. The poor people, they using them like guinea pigs, you know. They're giving them a whole variety of different vaccines, but it was, you know why it started? It was because that time the military complex built a new surveillance system, new antenna that can track military movements and airplane movements. And every time they do that, so that radiation also intervenes with the human body in the cellular niveau, you know. And the symptom of it is often like flu. So in that time they was building a new radar system, like I said, to track military movements, and the soldier who was around that system was showing this flu symptom. So they were trying to hide it, but when the Spanish government come out and talk about it, they call it Spanish flu, you know. And did you know that 5G also is a military system, like I said before, and it's a surveillance system, and that also intervene with our body in the cellular niveau, and make the cells in the body react, and the symptoms are like a flu. So every time they build stuff like that, new stuff like that, they call it different flu, because flu is like an ordinary thing, you know. People don't react to it so much, and they cannot say really what's going on, but that's the truth. And they have also vaccine to this long before it started, and I hear now Bill Gates have done a vaccine, but they have it all along, you know. They know what's going to happen, and they plan it, and they knew that this new 5G system is going to intervene with our body, and they have vaccine for that, and they're gonna use everybody to take it, you know. And if you're not take it, you cannot buy, sell, go to school, anything, you know. So I don't know what choice we have, but like I said, always don't be scared. Believe in something bigger. Those guys who are believing that they can hide in their deep underground bases, and they don't really know God, you know, and how universe work. And nobody can really hide from wrath of God. Only the true believers will survive to tell the truth. It doesn't matter how rich you are, how informed you are. You're gonna wake up to a lake of fire, to be, you know, to lakes of fire to be your new home, and your deep underground base is your grave, you know. So don't worry, and seek something bigger, because, and be true to yourself when you do that, please, because it's important. You cannot fool this thing, you know. And also I have done some research and seen that if you stay positive, and it does something with your body and with your energy flow, and it's like a magnet, you know. If you're stressed, if you're scared, then the whole thing will be 10 times worth. But if you stay positive, stay happy, stay informed, and especially take your vitamins and do some exercise every day, you know, eat a lot of fruit, vegetables, it will not affect you, I promise that, you know. It will not affect you, none of that. And so of course they want us to be scared, so this 5G effect will be more, and so we want to take the shot at the free will. But if you stay, like I said, if you stay informed and keep your mentality and your spirituality and your body health boosted, so you don't need that vaccine, and you're not gonna even know that. I heard that some people have this virus in the body, but they don't even know that, you know, because they live, like I said, and the body are building their own immune system against it. So, and it slowly kill this virus, so-called virus. So don't worry, guys, just stay focused, stay happy, and do some exercise every day. And don't worry about this everything that's going on in the world. And like I said, nobody can hide from it. It doesn't matter how rich they are, how informed they are. Only the true believers will survive. I mean, look at our previous history, when people was laughing at Noah, and what happened later. They wanna place in his boat, and look at Egypt. Look at how powerful and how rich the kings over there was, and what they built, and they become their tomb, you know, their tomb. You cannot escape death if it is not meaning, if God don't want that, you know. You cannot escape it. Only the true seekers and those who are good to planet Earth and to other human beings will survive this. And like I said, they plan everything, and they get kind of a satisfaction to tell us before, like a psychopath, like a sick man, and they tell us before what's gonna happen, and they laugh about it, you know, because they kind of tell us what they're gonna do, but we cannot point a finger at anyone. But people like you and like me, we know what's going on. And I promise you that we will be the ones who will survive everything, and will tell the tales to our future generations. And yes, guys, don't worry. I will make another video soon. Until that, take care of yourself, stay positive, stay happy, and remember that if me and you guys, if we together want to make a positive, how do you say it? Positive. If you want to make life positive from now on for us and for our future generations, and if you really mean it and work on it, the help will come. I also know that. I promise you, help will come. But we must take one step ahead. and we are there. We are right now, and we take it from there. And that's all for this time. And remember that I love you all, and I will pray for you all. And see you next time. Peace.